put it in perspective, I've got a few personal stories, and then so do you. One is I was going along with my life, and it was my early 40s, and all of a sudden I was diagnosed with cancer. And it was like, what the heck? But before that, I started my own business a couple years before, so self-employed, and my husband was unemployed, and we had to. I always knew. I always worked for a corporation, or my partner was working for that we got insurance through there. And as I grew up, that was the big thing. You had to get married, because if somebody was working, then at least you got insurance, which is not the right reason to be married. However, that's what happened. And
Yeah.
so that situation of being self-employed, which I never thought I would be, it was never on my radar, it just happened to be, and not having a partner who was bringing in a corporate insurance, I panicked, and I had to go through the state and find out about insurance, and trying to get brokers and all. It was a mess.
Yeah.
But we did that, and somebody told us about short-term health insurance.
Hmm.
And I'm like, what the heck is that? We did get a policy. And unbeknownst to me, a couple of years later, again, still unemployed, I'm self-employed, and I got diagnosed. And now the bills, the treatments, all that stuff was like, what the heck?
Right.
And so he wound up getting a job just to get a job to get insurance, which helped a bit. But because of that policy, I think it was $10,000 or something. I forget what it was, but I was able to get reimbursed or get that money, because that went to the cancer treatments, the surgeries, the the treatments that I won't even go into. But all of that was an expense that we did not plan for. I didn't even think I would have to, I was too young to, what the heck is this? And so having that insurance policy helped. The problem is, and so there's always consequences no matter what.
Yeah.
The consequence to that was, at the time I got some money to reimburse for the extra, because even with corporate insurance, the deductibles are ridiculous. We've got a $10,000 deductible. Who's going to hit that? I mean, if you have surgery and stuff, but who's got the $10,000 to even put in it? It's ridiculous.
It is.
So my consequence of calling in that policy, which I needed at the time, is then I have been denied for life insurance.
Yes.
I could not get another short-term insurance or anything, because I had used it, and also I had cancer and all of that. So now it's a whole other can of worms there, that it's
Yeah.
just like, what? So you could, I'm assuming, help with those situations. So that's one situation that we'll discuss. And then the other is